Hi, Professor. My name is Chimobi Ahaji, here to share what I learned in the week 5 class. So, basically, the topic of the class was international strategy. What is international strategy? These are strategies that are deployed by businesses when they intend to go global or enter the global market. So, first of all, we're able to define what strategy is. So, I learned that international strategy is the beginner step into international markets. And it's very important that before any organization enters the international market, they must be able to understand the market by doing a comprehensive market analysis. So the company establishing a company in a market that is not just its home market. So under international strategy, we have what we call the global strategy. This happens when the company has its own, each company in different areas have their own regional directors or regional CEOs, but all report to one managing board in their home city. I also learned what transnational or trans strategy is. This is when company take in local content of whichever country they go to operate. For example, Netflix, as we taught in class, by offering local content. So one could say transnational is global strategy plus local products. I also learned what domestic strategy is. This is when companies operate in different country from their home country but do not interact with each other. For example, University of Canada West is owned by Gos Global, and Gos Global owns different universities in Canada and also in UK. But these universities don't interact. That's like having different departments in different countries, but or in the same country, like a company that has different parts of different companies in the same country but do not interact. They act independent of each other. We also learned what global integration is. This is when a brand maintains its brand value and also incorporates some content of the local community, such as IKEA when they went about making little chairs in India. I also learned steps for international marketing. The first step, step one, like I initially mentioned, is market analysis. It's important for every company to have a good understanding of what the market offers. The second step is market entry, which is easier than the first step. Now, what are the international drivers? For you to understand international drivers, you must understand the concept of framework. Now, for to understand what international drivers, we studied what YIP global framework, which had helps identify the international market drivers. The international market drivers include market drivers, government drivers, um, cost drivers, and competitive drivers. So the YMP globalization framework helps in identifying the market drivers. We also learned what the Port Diamond framework is. It identifies countries which countries should be in should which what countries it identifies areas countries should invest in. We also learned the Cage framework, which identifies the type of distance that encourages trade across borders. We focus on cultural, administrative, geography. Now, for the cultural, depends on the culture, the geography depends on the distance between each country and how transporting one product to the other country would be of importance. Thank you.